Okay, I'd like to call meeting number 29 to order. Would everyone please stand for the pledge of allegiance? I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, morning.
Morning.
Bill's here, we could start. As long as Bill's here, everything's in order. All right, public comments. Anyone have any public comments? Yes.
I'd just like to take a minute to
What's your name? And you have to be for the record now.
All right. I'm Lauren Johnson. I'm with the Youngstown Ward Regional Chamber. I was here a couple weeks ago, but wanted to more formally introduce myself. Many of you may have known my colleague Anthony Catullo. We were very excited and disappointed to see him take a position with a member company. So I will be replacing him in Mahoning County Business Development. Additionally, I manage the 422 corridor projects in Youngstown and Girard for the Chamber. So if you have any questions about business development in Mahoning County,
422 corridor?
yes. So I would be happy to help answer those and assist in any way that I can.
Excellent. Thank you. Much prettier than Anthony. Big improvement. Anthony knows that we're glad they upgraded the chamber. Okay, anyone else? Public comments? All right, approval of previous minutes of board meeting number 28, Monday, July 17, 2017, and approval of bills for payment.
So moved?
Second.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes. Journal entries.
Motion to approve journal entry number 1.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes. Agreements, auditors.
Good morning.
Rob.
This is just the approval for the renewal letters and reminder to pass through dog licenses. We do this every year. Or Youngstown Leather Shop.
Okay, thank you. Engineers.
Morning, everyone. Letter B is an agreement with Hill International for repairs to one of our vehicles. And letter C is an agreement with R&R Mac for repairs to a different vehicle. These are both non-general funds.
Thanks, Ron. Sanitary. Bill.
Yes, good morning, Commissioners. These are an agreement with Redlick Transmission. This is to repair transmission on one of the more older vehicles in our fleet, but it's a vehicle that is used at the Boardman Treatment Plant, not requiring a lot of day-to-day service on the road. So we felt that it was in the best interest of the department and cost-wise to just go ahead and repair this transmission and keep this vehicle in service. So it's for $3,000.
Okay, thanks. Sheriff's. Joe.
Good morning, everyone. This A is an agreement we have with the homicide training for officers involved shooting, which we paid out of the sheriff's law enforcement fund. F is an agreement between us and King Collision for repair on one of our cruisers that got door damage.
Thank you. Motion to accept agreements.
Motion to approve agreements, letters A through F.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes. Road closings.
Commissioners, letter A, we're going to close Rankenberger Road between 46 and Green Beaver between the 25th and 26th of this month for culvert repairs. And we're also closing New Buffalo Road between Rankenberger and 165 between the 27th and 28th as well.
Okay, thanks, man. Road closings.
Motion to approve road closings, A and B.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes. Resolutions.
Motion to approve resolutions, number 1 additions.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes. Record of bids, sanitary. Bill.
Yes, Commissioners, this was the record, or this is a record of bids for the Pineview Drive sanitary sewer project in Austintown Township. This is a project that was ordered by the Ohio EPA to eliminate on-site septic systems in this area. There were 6 total bids, 3 of them were under the engineer's estimate, and a recommendation will be coming to the board within the next week.
Excellent. Thanks, Ron. Record of bids.
Motion to approve record of bids 2A.
Second, roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante,
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler.
Yes. Resolutions, hazmat.
Morning, Commissioners and everybody.
Morning, Don.
This is a resolution to continue with the billing of, for services under, when there's a spill under our revised code. So we'll continue to do that for every spill we get, if it's a billable incident, then we'll continue to do that.
Good to see you here. Thank you, appreciate it.
Multiple jobs.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, we get two for the price of one, right? Every day. Every day, thank you. Human Resources.
Good morning.
Morning.
Resolution B is a resolution to accept the fact-finding report between the Mahoning County Clerk of Courts and AFSCME Ohio Council 8, Local 3956. This contract expired December 31st of 2016. The members represent and serve the operations of the common pleas and area courts as well as the Mahoning County Title Bureau. C is a resolution woo-hoo, to adopt the personnel manual for the employees of Mahoning County. I will be sending a copy of the handbook to all commissioner departments. I will send a courtesy to all of the elected officials, a copy for them as well, extending my office to assist in any implementation that they want if they do want to adopt that handbook. I also want to officially thank the team that helped me, assisted me all year in rewriting, and those members are Bill Coleman in sanitary, Audrey Tillis, Lou Vega from the Green Team, Stacy Marling from the Auditor's Office, Kathy Jones, Risk Manager, Kevin Kroll from the Prosecutor's Office, and last but not least, Nancy LaVoy. Thank you.
Oh, boy. Alrighty, excellent. That's a mouthful and a lot of work on both ends, Karen. B and C. Nice job by everybody. Really appreciate it. Okay, a motion for resolutions.
Motion to approve resolutions A, B, and C.
Second, roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante,
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler.
Yes. Short and sweet. All right, call for the good of the order. Anthony, any good of the order?
Sure. Commissioners, Port Authority is keeping busy, and we've had some exciting things go on. There's lots of dirt flying around Mahoning County. We're excited about that.
We like it when it's flying around from shovels being turned over, not
That's right.
from,
That's right.
the other way.
Out of Caslo, we have the Aqua project that's going on right now. They're putting their new building up. We've also got, we're working with the Enclave project at the top of the hill. If you haven't got a chance to see up on Wick Avenue, right across from YSU, another large student housing project's underway, so we're excited about that. Last week you might have read about, of course, we're a multi-jurisdictional agency, so we work with Mahoning and Trumbull. We did a cooperative agreement with the city of Warren on working with them on land transfers, and we're excited to have conversations with Mahoning County cities as well, with some of the commercial real estate, residential real estate, that we can help them move on to productive use. So we're excited about that. It's a new program that the Port Authority is going to offer to the community. So with that, appreciate your support.
I have a question. How does that work vis-a-vis the land banks, what you're doing in the land banks?
Well, some
Just
things
curious.
what we can do is the Port Authority can be part of a development project. So there's parts of the project, say for example in the city, they have about 7 or 8 different pieces of property that they can put, we can put directly into the hands of the developer that's working with it.
So you bypass the land bank?
It can, and when it's appropriate, they'll go to their land bank, and when there's some tools that we need to deploy, they'll come to us instead. So there's particular developers that are going to develop a certain area of property. They can put it to us that we could actually be the developer as well, something that the land bank may not necessarily get engaged in.
But the land bank can acquire these properties.
Mhm.
At what point would the Port Authority step in for acquisition?
These are ones that the city themselves, the ones that they're turning over to us, the city already owns. It's not in the land bank possession.
Not in the city land bank either?
It's not in the land bank either.
Okay, just curious, thank you.
Yeah, we'll get you more information on it.
Anthony, are they able to transfer over to you because it's government to government? And
Yes.
then you can deal with the
Correct.
businesses?
They can government to us, and then we can transfer it without going out to public bid.
To a private developer?
So it doesn't go out to, it stays in the, to the direct use of the entity that they were interested in.
Anthony, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
The brownfields.
Yes, sir.
Is that mainly, Do you have anything to do with that? Is it still Caslow? What's going on with those brownfields along the river down there? And
There's been challenges with regard to the Clean Ohio funds that we used to be able to acquire. I know that Sarah in our office has been very successful in the past. They've changed a lot of the parameters. It used to be a full grant program. Now it's a match program that is also, they've reduced the amount of dollars that are available. The average grant used to be between 2-3 million. Now they'll go up to $1 million with a 30% match. And then the concern with that is they've also created it so that there's an end user. So we used to be able to get brownfield money to clean up these spaces without an end user in sight. So the challenge has been to get more resources, has been the fact that we have to find an end user and have that commitment on one end. So that's created a challenge to get more resources. We're still working with the city and the county on the projects that they have. I think the city just got some resources we're helping with.
I know a few years ago, there was a steel company that was looking at taking about 100-some acres down there.
Yeah.
And it just like fell off the radar screen. I don't know if it was a lady that owned it. She was from Pittsburgh, I believe.
Yes.
And she'd made a couple trips up here, and she was really happy with the land and everything, and it just like fell off, so
I can get you, I'll talk to Sarah, that was before
Yeah,
my time, but I'm happy to find out which one that is. Do you know where that was at? Which piece of property?
It was on the Struthers side.
Oh, yeah, I know where that is. Okay.
Anthony, I can answer that.
Sure.
She was from Pittsburgh,
There we go.
trying to keep them
Fell
Steeler
through.
fans out of Mahoning County.
Yeah.
You know, we've got way too many already. We're trying to ship them back to Pittsburgh.
We just gotta convert Ralph, we'll be okay.
That's right.
I'll keep my comment to myself after that. Commissioner, so very good.
Wise decision. Anyone else? Ralph? anything?
No, sir, thank
You
you.
good, Matt?
The
Scott,
Freedom
anything
Warrior
good,
thing was
Pat?
wonderful yesterday. Freedom Warrior
Oh,
gala,
yeah.
an outing, very good attendance, very good cause. You saw they're buying transportation services for the disabled veterans in the region. So it's a nice event, good cause, a lot of people
Is that Avalon?
there. It was Squaw Creek, but they played both Avalon and Squaw Creek, and then the event last night.
They have fireworks?
Yeah, Phantom Fireworks provided the fireworks display, sold, so it was very nice.
Nice, that's great. Oh, good cause. Anyone else? Yes, Mr. Roller?
Yeah, the motorcycle run was great, 16th day. And we had about 48 motorcycles. And they had, I think, 77 baskets that they gave away.
Wow.
And then they had 50-50. And then, Amanda, yeah. They had continuous music from 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Yeah, and it was real nice. There was a bunch of people there, and it was really successful for the cats and the dogs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cats and dogs, living
Cats
together.
and dogs, yeah.
All right, anyone else? Anthony?
I just want to recognize my good friend, Moon Barrett, who I've known for many moons.
Many moons. I like that.
Heck of a guy sitting over. Good to see you, Moon. Thanks for coming in. I just want to say to Karen Uhaley and her staff for putting together, and all the folks that you had do our personnel manual. I know the hours and effort that went into it, and should we keep this, should we keep that, and, you know, what best benefits and so forth. So you did a great job on that. So compliments to you. That's it.
And I would also reiterate that, thank Scott and Tony Vivo, you know, and Karen's work and everyone on the contract with the ASPR union. I know that the clerks and the clerks of courts do a phenomenal job on behalf of the county. There's a lot of good people who work there and work hard, and it goes sometimes unnoticed. You know, it's when everything's transparent and everything runs and there's no issues, you tend to overlook, you know, what a good job that department does. And, you know, Tony, Scott, Captain McNabb, and all the people at the title departments, you know, do an excellent job in the clerk's office. So thank you for that, and also the people who worked on the contract. And the policy manual, what a long and painstaking ordeal. You know, I don't envy, you know, you guys working, but when you, Karen, and Bill, and Lou Vega, and Nancy, and Audrey, and, you know, who else, Stacy, and Kevin, and, you know, just excellent people representing the county on all sides. You know, very fair, very impartial and brought recommendations to us that we thought were, excellent and well, long overdue. And it kind of keeps everybody with good checks and balances. So we thank you about that. And I have one more quick story. A friend of mine, our empty seat, we need to get something, sit here for Carol when she's missing, I'm gonna bring a stuffed animal of like a bulldog or something in here and put it in place of Carol when she's not here. Carol's doing well. We'll give a little update on Carol. I think she gets released from Briarfield on Friday, so she can't really do anything because of she's getting a lot of antibiotics now, so she can't really come out in public where there's a lot of people involved. So she's going to be home, and she's restricted to being home. She also can't put any weight on her ankle for 2 months, 3 months. So she's going to be on one of those little scooters that you ride around in. And another friend of ours, last Sunday, was sitting in a chair in a restaurant and went the scooter chair in, and it tipped over, and her ankle got caught underneath her chair, and she snapped her ankle in the exact same way as Carol did. Bone stuck out the side of her leg, a la with Joe Theismann. And Sunday, they set it in emergency, put the bone back in line. Monday, she went into surgery in Columbus. They put pins, plates, screws, just like Carol. She came home yesterday. I spoke to her last night. Dr. Kennedy, our coroner's wife, Kathy. So Kathy is in the same scooter situation as Carol is. And when I talked to both Carol and Kathy last night, I found out it's Carol's right leg, Kathy's left leg, so they can hook those scooters together and spin in circles. They'll be able to be opposite scooters and just go round and round. But, it's sad. Keep them in our prayers and make sure we give them a call and wish them the best, because both of them are doing well. And so they've got a long recovery, but that's why they call them accidents. I guess it's just so sad. But anyway, both of them are doing good, and we wish them the best. So. Okay, with that said, I'd ask for a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Commissioner Traficant?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.